Once upon a time, there was a little girl who enjoyed bullying her classmates. She liked to throw bits of food and paper balls at them. No one dared tell the teachers because they knew it would only get worse. One morning, she was summoned to the principal's office. Her heart dropped when she saw her parents already sitting inside. The principal spoke firmly. Because of repeated incidents, she will no longer attend this school. Her father turned to her and said, "Go wait in the car, we'll take care of it." Confident they'd fix everything, she smiled and left. But the next day, instead of heading to class, she was handed gloves and a trash bag. "This is your new duty for the next 30 days, said a staff member. She turned to her father in shock. "Help me, Dad." He looked into her eyes and said, "We love you too much to let you become someone cruel. Real love doesn't cover your wrongs, it corrects them." A lady was walking down a subway. She sees a homeless woman sitting by the side, begging. She stoops down, pretending to put some money in her plate, but instead, she stole from her. Slipping the cash into her purse, she walked away casually. The homeless woman waved in gratitude, unaware that someone had seen everything. A man named Jace followed the lady, then casually asked her out to go shopping. Flattered, she said yes. In the mall, she picked out glamorous clothes. Jace paid. At the grocery store, she filled the cart with sweets and snacks. Jace paid again. She strutted like a queen. He carried everything like a butler. When they were done, he called her a taxi. As she stepped in, Jace shut the door, staying behind with all the bags. The taxi drove off. Furious, she opened her purse. It was empty. Meanwhile, Jace ran back to the homeless woman and gave her everything. Turns out, he'd stolen her money back and used it to bring kindness full circle. Would you have done the same? If this story made you think twice, tap subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs to see this. I was watching my son at school during lunch break. He sat next to a boy who always ate plain bread. It broke my heart when I saw him laugh, then grab the bread and throw it on the ground, stomping on it. "Get some real food, loser!" The boy quietly picked it up. I was stunned, but before I could step in, Liam, my son, walked away, only to return with a warm lunchbox. "Here, take this," he said. I almost felt proud, until he added just one thing: "Kiss my shoes." His friends laughed, recording everything. The boy looked down, face pale, and walked away. That night, Liam came home. "Dad, I need money. My video's going viral." I looked at him, silent. "Sure," I said, "but first give me your phone." He did. I smashed it on the floor. "You didn't just break a kid's heart, you shattered respect. Fix that before asking me for anything else. If this hit you, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's raise better humans." A wealthy man called his 3 sons together. "I'm going to a far place. I'll give you an inheritance gift. Do what you wish." The boys were thrilled. Theo, the eldest, opened his box. $10,000. "Seriously, that's it?" he scoffed. He bet it all on risky games and lost. Max, the second, got the same amount. He threw wild parties, spent it like water, and paraded around in his dad's cars. Then came Leo, the youngest. He saw just $5,000. Quietly, he said, "I'll build something of my own." The next day, Leo went to his father's debtors and asked for just 50% repayments. They all agreed. He used the funds to buy used cars and turn them into taxis. Within months, he had a fleet generating income. When the father returned, he said, "The doctor says I have 1 year left. I was testing all of you." He turned to Leo. "You, my son, are the one worthy of everything I built. Would you pass the test of wisdom and patience?" Like what you heard, subscribe and comment below. Who do you think deserved it most? A woman saw a janitor using the coffee machine and yelled, "Hey janitor, who said you could touch that? Stay in your place." "Yes, ma'am." The janitor nodded and walked away in silence. That afternoon, she found him resting on her favorite office couch. "You again? Off. This isn't for people like you." That evening, the new CEO arrived. She rushed to greet him with a glowing smile. "An honor to work with you, sir." The CEO nodded. Moments later, they spotted the janitor at the coffee machine again. The CEO snapped. "Why are you here?" she chimed in. "Yeah, filthy janitor." The CEO turned to her and said, "You're fired." "Wait, what?" She froze. Then the janitor was addressed. "Anything else, Mr. CEO?" The janitor chuckled. "I'm not the real CEO, just the cleaner." The real CEO stepped forward. "Thank you for helping with this test. This man has kept this office spotless for 20+ years, and no one even sees him. He cleans the coffee machine and couch every day. So why can't he use them? I'm giving him a raise, and you? Out. Moral. Respect is never optional. If that made you think twice, tap subscribe, leave your thoughts below, and share this with someone